Hello friends, my name's TheRealEmile and welcome back to Forza Horizon 2. Today, again I'm still not, anyway, so in the last episode of the Horizon 1 Let's Play, we got our gold wristband finally. So today we're just coming over to come collect it and then we're going to get back out on the road and hopefully secure us a place in that Horizon finale everyone's been on about. It's not my driving, it's them fantastic gloves. They're what wins races, you know, them gloves. People just see those gloves and go, yes, that's the man who's going to win our hearts and minds. God, they're scattered everywhere, aren't they? Oh god, 3,500 points. Ah, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Anyway, what we got? The Viper Challenge, High Rollers, and presents the Bullfight by Lamborghini. Okay, Rockstar Rundown, Goodyear Euro, Audi Elite. Okay, we need a lot of cars for these events. I guess this is gonna be one where we build some stuff. What we got? Advan Asphalt, Viva Red Rock. Do we even have any cars that are R2 class? Because I think we might need an R2 class car. More importantly, we need a car that's worth £1 million, I think, for one of these events, but I don't know. I mean, we could get in it with one of our barn finds, but that'll be kind of cheap. Yeah, this BRZ still slides, so that's kind of cute.
What can I do you for, kid?
What can you do me for? Yeah, excellent. Okay, give me my cars, please, sir. Excellent. Just checking on how the other Let's Play is doing.
Don't mess her up, kid.
I'm sorry if I interrupted that guy. I was just checking something because we had some minor Elgato death last time round. So we're just checking. We don't have Elgato death this time round.
There. More beautiful curves than any 50s movie goddess. An Aston Martin made to win awards. You treat her like a lady now, yeah?
That's a very wooden steering wheel. Also, they look like garden furniture. Interesting seats. Never noticed that before. Maybe all the old Le Mans cars have that. Anyway, we need to go and quickly check what our highest class car is. So, R3. And that's the Aventador. I need to make the La-Lamborghini joke at some point, so I think this will be the episode where I finally get to make the La-Lamborghini joke. Alright, so let's get in the La-Lamborghini. I'm going to overuse it now. I've been waiting 18 episodes to say it, so yeah. Anyway, we have it, so we need this to go up to R3 class, and then we'll take a drive over to the place. I forgot what it's called. The auto show, that's the one. And we'll have a look around and see what we can spot. We could get this up to R2. To be fair, actually, the way I've always said to you know, people who are short on money on this game, always use the Aventador for the final race, because it can actually go up to R1 if you fully upgrade it, and it's actually fairly competent, so it's definitely the car you should use for the finale if you lack the use of anything else. Right, we'll put that on. Please, damn. I did put the clutch in. Fantastic. There we go. R3 upgraded. Excellent. Okay, let us go out there and get to that auto show so we can have a look around and see what we've got. Alright. Let's go. Why do I keep doing this? I keep trying to play the game off my recording screen. That never works. It never works. No, I don't want to auto upgrade. I just want to get out of here so we can go car shopping for something very expensive. So I have to remember, unlike the Forza 4 Let's Play, which if you've been watching that, I now have a ton of money. On this Let's Play, not so much. And I've also got to remember this car's long geared. Anyway, let us get into here, and all affordable. No, not trade-ins. Actually, is there anything we can trade in? I do kind of like the trading system, even though it's basically all it's saying is, you know, get rid of your cars, and it's... Should we get rid of the GTR? No, no, let's not. Anyway, search for that. We don't need an R to do. Okay. I do like the Aventador, Jay. It's mental. Okay, what else we got? Sinclair. I do like the AMG CLK. It's a lot of money for a car, though. The Noble's quite cheap. And actually that is as well. Okay. Oh, it's the Agera. It costs too much money, though. ACR Viper. That's also a possibility for a later event. Isn't there Radical in here somewhere? There's a Radical and R1 car. God knows. Anyway, we need something that's worth over £1 million. I'm so tempted to... It's between the CLK and the Agera. This is the toughest decision of my life, because I do love this car as well. I don't really want an Enzo or one of them. I'm going to go with the CLK, I think. The Agera... I've spoke about the Agera a lot, and I do love that car dearly. But I think it'd be much better to drive that in Horizon 2 than it would be in Horizon 1. Now, the only other thing is I've kind of pulled the trigger on the CLK now. I kind of need to help this car go to R1 class, because this, you know, it's a big deal. This is probably the car which we're going to be using in the finale now. So this thing really has to last. That being said, I do think this car is absolutely superb. So let's have a look. Please God tell me I can get this into R1 class. Please. Oh good. How far in R1 can we get it? 933. That's not brilliant, but I'm kind of hoping. Oh, we got twin turbos. Okay. Right, so this car needs to be R2 anyway for today's events. So let us go and upgrade it. Race tyres. You can only upgrade the front tyre. We'll go with twin turbos just because they're there. Clutch, dogs barking. There we go. Get that, get that, get that. Brakes, yeah, we need brakes. Suspension. Nah, that removes that seat. I'm weird about that seat. I like that seat being there. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Sorry, put it on. Here we go. Okay, so at least with the turbos, we do get ginormous amounts of speed. Yeah, it's a very powerful car. This. Okay. Anything? Yeah, there we go. So that's our R2 class Merc. Now with the twin turbos on, because I assume auto upgrade doesn't put them on because we've got more power than we would have with auto upgrade. I'm assuming 953. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, I can see us using this car up to the finale, to be honest with you. So that'll be fun. I'm just currently toying with the idea of getting sort of a cool paint job for the Aventador. So I can make the Lamborghini joke. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm not going to for this. Actually, I'm going to paint this car black. Just because these cars do come in black in real life. And they look extraordinary. To be fair, I love these cars. Because this was the... Basically what it was at the time is this was the most expensive car in the world. And it was sort of a Mercedes. It looks so mean in black. They're stock rims, unfortunately. I forgot we can't paint them in this game. But yeah, this was the most expensive car in the world when it was first launched. And I just think it looks absolutely mental. And the best thing about it is it was just a normal CLK inside. You know, it was normal. So I absolutely adore that car. Alright, let's get the Aventador. Let's see if we can get a KSI paint job or something. Because, you know, I actually like that song. You know, a lot of people say it's terrible. It probably is, but I quite like it. I don't know. Maybe I just like weird stuff. So there you go. Right. We'll see if I can actually get on the storefront because I am uploading the previous episode currently. There we go. Most downloaded. What's it gonna be? Donut 20. I have no idea. It's a Tron paint job. Tron's kind of cool. There we go. Oh, is it an actual? That's a. I kind of. Oh god, it looks no. We got a better version of it than that. Because I mean that one doesn't look too terrible. It's better than anything I could do. But unfortunately, they don't actually have chrome in this game. There we go. Is this going to be a better one? Not really. It's a bit straighter though. Yeah, we'll have that. Why not? Just purely so I can make the La-Lamborghini joke because, yeah. Oh god. Right, let us go. I think we've got about 3 events for today. Because last episode was very long. Admittedly, it was like sort of our first time back in the saddle, so it kind of needed to be long. But it ended up being quite atrociously long. It was like 37 minutes, I think. So, if you actually sat through the entirety of that, then, you know, well done. I wouldn't have, personally. Yeah. Alright. God. It's so strange. The cockpits now look so weird. Because they're not, like, full HD. You know, I'm used to my HDness. Ooh, the Viper Challenge. I forgot about that as well. Alright, so let's do Lamborghini presents the bullfight. The bullfight, the bulls on parade. I might do the Viper Challenge as well, actually, today. We'll be using the ACR Viper flat just because I haven't bought one yet. I can't hear what she's saying. So it's either a choice between the Aventador and the Diablo. I think we made a informed choice on that one. Yeah. So we haven't used the ACR Viper yet, and I do kind of like that car, and it's a special edition in this game. So we will use that today. Ultimate E-Drifts. There's a Sesto Elementor. Could have had one. Actually, no, we couldn't. They're too expensive, aren't they? Excellent. I genuinely don't care. Alright, let's do this. There's a Murcielago next to me. I do like the Murcielago. Not that one hugely. I prefer the LP640, but still. That Gallardo's very quick as well. Oh god, Lamborghinis are so fast off the line, it's unreal. We're going to go into the back of that one, apparently, and crush him. Hey look, it's an Aventador that was just like ours before we had it vinyl wrapped. To be fair, I don't like to criticise, you know, real people's car choices. Well, I do. But, I don't know, I mean, this wrap does look cool and all, but, I don't know, if I bought a £250,000 Lambo, I probably wouldn't wrap it. Just because, you know, it's a £250,000 car. It's, you know, I personally wouldn't do it, but, you know, no props to the guy if he wants to go and chrome wrap his Lambo, he did, and, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this wrap, you know, I'm not one of these people who thinks, oh my god, it's the greatest looking car in the world. As much as I do think the Aventador is absolutely superb from every angle. You know, I don't think this is the best way to have the Aventador, but, you know, I'm not going to criticise the guy. He's clearly earned his money. And I guess it's sort of him having a Lambo does prove YouTube kind of pays. Of course, not if you've got a channel as small as mine, but, you know. If you've got one with, like, 9 million, is KSI on 9 million subscribers, or is he broke 10 yet? I'm not sure, but yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself, so, you know, all props to the guy. And if he wants a bright chrome Lamborghini, I personally wouldn't, but, you know, there you go. To be fair, I probably wouldn't have an Aventador anymore. I do love the Aventador, don't get me wrong, but these cars have kind of got a bit of a stigma behind them now. It seems, you know, a couple of, you know, people I'm not a huge fan of, like Nicki Minaj, have bought Aventadors, so... Yeah, I mean, that kind of ruins the cool cred of the car, really, but... Yeah. Headline event. I assume you mean finale. Anyway, so that was a very quick event. That's a blur, and this car had 4-wheel drive, so it was alright, other than the understeer, which was atrocious. There's a 458 Spider. Have we driven the 458 Spider yet? I'm not sure. I don't remember. We might have had a 4... Oh no, because we used the GTX 1, didn't we? We might use a 458 at some point. Or, to be fair, most of our money is now gone on a very expensive thing. I forgot what it was called now. Mercedes. Yes. No, not details. Let's fast travel there. Let's do this event. Let's make sure the 1.2 million pound investment is a good one. Excellent. I saw the Jag D-Type, and I mean, we could put the XJR engine in that and send it round. I don't think it'll end very well. I also think some classic car historians won't be very happy with you. But then again, I'm not a huge fan of the Jaguar D-Type anyway. I've kind of spoke about it. It's not a very pretty car. Oh, the Snagera. Did that guy just... Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know where you're pulling these Ferraris from, to be honest with you. Anyway, there's a Veyron. The starting event of this almost reminds me of Need for Speed, the film. If you haven't watched that, I highly suggest you go and watch that. It's a fantastic film. If you like car races anyway. The ending race is pretty superb. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that with all the supercars in a line. That being said, the CLK looks like it's coming good. That Speedo's just climbing so quickly. Now, this isn't a flappy paddle car. I think this actually had an automatic gearbox in real life. In the ZLK. Which, I mean, look, inside here, this is what I love about it. Other than the fact it says AMG, alright. Inside here, you really can't tell the difference between this and a normal, you know, 98 CLK 320 Sport. But, you know, the fact that, that's just what I love about it. You know, the car is so normal inside here, it's so calm and quiet. But on the outside, it looks like, well, that. You know, it's an absolutely insane bit of kit, this car. I would love to drive one of these in real life. I don't think anyone who owns one would trust me with it though. Because I assume these, as much as they were 1.2 million when they first came out, I assume they're worth a little bit more than that now. Of course, what some people most remember this car for was doing a backflip on the Le Mans straight with Mark Webber in it, into the fields. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a bad mark against the CLK, but I just wouldn't care. Yeah. If you haven't seen that on YouTube, I highly suggest watching it. It was a pretty insane crash. I don't think I've seen a crash quite that sort of... I don't know what the word I should use is. Spectacular, I guess. I can't say spectacular because I think he was fine after it. I mean, I don't even think he had that many injuries. It's just the car that sort of imploded on itself. We are smashing into every wall imaginable here, man. We need to get our craft down because we need to prepare for the Horizon finale. So if we've actually got to where we are now, which is on the gold wristband, I'm not really sure how many more episodes it'll be before we can finally take the race to Darius. I'm thinking 3. So I'm not actually sure what we're going to do after, you know, the finale's done. To be honest with you, I'm probably just going to wrap the Let's Play up and possibly come back to it at some point. But I mean, we've got the street races to do, which we probably might actually have to do at some point. I've just thought because we have a kind of a lack of money at the moment, and we need new cars each and every race because that's kind of the way I'm playing it at the moment. I love the fact you can see that Mercedes 3-pointed star as well from the cockpit. That's pretty cool. Power. There's a lot of it. How much did this car have? 750? It sounds pretty spectacular as well. Oh, I love this car. Everything about it is just spectacular. It's a bit floaty there. Yeah, oh god, it is floaty at speed. I don't like the speed. That being said, these brakes are phenomenal. They get it stopped so quick. I mean, we just stopped from what, 170 down there to like 90 in about a second. It's insanely quick at stopping. Speed. It is a bit tail. Sorry, my voice is dying. It is a bit tail happy at times, but yeah, it's pretty alright to drive. And like I said, hopefully this will be the car that takes us to victory in the Horizon finale, I feel. Oh god. There we go. It takes corners relatively well as well, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised how tame this is. I might go and drive it in Forza 5 at some point and compare it, because I think in Forza 5 it was a bit more of a handful, because I was actually driving this for one of the championship playthroughs, which I never uploaded, because there was some issues with that. I didn't really like the commentary. But yeah, Forza 5 championship plays, I mean, they were alright, but I don't think championship playthroughs really work on that game. I mean, if I didn't have all the actual championships completed, they'd work, but because I do, then it makes it a bit hard, because I end up picking the same tracks over and over again, so. Championship playthroughs in Forza 6, if it's settled the same way as Forza 5, which I hope it is, because I do like the way Forza 5 was structured, we might see return on those. I'm gonna finish this video off, and now I'm gonna go and grab myself a drink before I start the next one, because my throat is dying currently. Yeah, that Mercedes is a mad contraption, and I love it. Visit ForzaMotorsport.net forums to share your experiences with other players, or to, as more than likely, Forza forums to say into complain about what cars aren't in the game, especially the JDM cars that I don't care about. Yeah, Horizon. This game is where sort of the Forza community started complaining a lot, and you know, some of the things you can't blame them for. Tuning, yeah, that really should have been in this game, and maybe the car list should have been a bit bigger. I've just blown all our winnings on a Viper ACR, by the way. That's kind of how I like to play my life, you know. I'd like to blow all my earnings on an ACR Viper. But anyway, you know, people started complaining about the fact there's no tuning, or there's no this, that, and the other, and I mean, you know, they had a couple of points, but yeah, and then Forza 5 happened, and then they still moaned, and even in Horizon 2, they're still moaning. Because that's, I don't know, the Forza community's just, yeah, I can't race in that. The bloody things are too bright. Yeah, this is the special edition ACR Viper X. Really cool car. This is actually, what I believe it is it's the ACR Viper, but it's like super upgraded. Like, you can see there's a, I think that's a roll cage or something sticking out of where one of the air vents used to be, and you know, one of the seats has been removed and all sorts. It's basically the ACR Viper Extreme ACRness edition. This is the way I like to think of it, but it's still an absolutely superb handling car. Yeah, I mean, if the community cries enough for a car, then yeah, maybe you should probably put it in. But at the same time, you know, cars like the S13 and the S14, I just don't care. Me personally, I'm not a Sylvia fan. I'm just not. And, you know, I mean, a lot of people who play Forza would probably lose sleep over the fact that their favourite Sylvia wasn't in the game, or the AE86. But, I mean, me personally, I don't care. You know, that's sort of one other thing with the Forza community. You have sort of the drifters, who are by far and away the most loud community on Forza. And, you know, they've sort of been moaning since this game because, you know, there's no point system and blah, 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 blah. You have the racers, sort of like me, who just really don't care about drifting. They just sort of want to get on and do some races. And yeah, that's sort of the two communities of Forza, and they sort of have a bit of an argument. You know, a lot of people are saying, you know, oh, Forza should have a drift mode, or, you know, a special JDM thing, or something. No, it shouldn't. I'm sorry, Forza just shouldn't have a drift mode. If you want to go drift, by all means, go and drift. But, you know, I don't feel like having a drift mode in Forza would really be a good thing. You know, I mean, you can have drag races. They're the other community as well. I forget about them a bit because, you know, I don't know how. I don't, like I said in the past episode, you know, underground drag racing. I love the underground drag racing, but Forza drag racing, I mean, it's fun and all, but I don't think I could, you know, spend the bulk of my time doing it personally. But no, I mean, honestly, if I had the perfect Forza game, it'd be Forza 5 with more cars and no Nürburgring. But that's me. Nürburgring's always been one of them tracks. I feel like in these racing games, it's just there to add challenge. Which, you know, oh, we have got. That's a really. I can't tell if that's a good 6 gear or a bad 6 gear. I mean, it's good for economy, I guess. I cocked the gears upon that while I was trying to show off the 6 gear. But anyway. Yeah, this car will get stopped if you put brakes down enough. What was I saying? Something. I don't care. Anyway, the Dodge Viper actually has the V10 engine that was originally built by Lamborghini. So that was actually quite a cool little fact. I don't know if they end up redoing the V10 engine for the new Viper. I don't think they did. And then, of course, they're bringing out the new ACR Viper in 2016. And also, in Gran Turismo 6 now, they've currently got one of them GT concept cars. It's actually called the Tomahawk, and that thing looks absolutely insane. You know, the street model has 1,000 horsepower. The racing model has about 1,500, I think. And then there's the Tomahawk X, which has 26,000. No, sorry, 2,600. 26,000, that'd be an awful lot of power. I want to play with a car that's 26,000 horsepower. But anyway, they've got that in the game, and it's just a mental thing. It's got all these flaps and stuff. It looks really awesome. It's basically like a Batmobile. And that can lap the Nürburgring in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. It has a top speed of 404 miles an hour. That car is absolutely fantastic. And I mean, I'm not a fan of these GT concept cars, just because, for the most part, they all look the same to me. But I'm glad someone, you know, finally took it by the horns, in this case Dodge, and just made it absolutely insane. You know, they thought of the wildest thing possible, and they actually made it, and the Tomahawk is fantastic.
Listen up, there's more races with your name on them at Gladstone.
Okay, so we haven't unlocked all of them yet. Anyway, next episode we'll do a couple more of these events, but I really need to go now because my voice is just going to just explode in a minute. But anyway, friends, I hope you have enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time,